Virgo, we are going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to focus on the person on your mind romantically, so whoever you're thinking about. We're going to see how this person's feeling towards Virgo. So, who is Virgo thinking about romantically? Who is Virgo thinking about romantically? So, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So, you might be in a relationship with this person. You may have just met this person as well with the Ace of Cups, because that typically is like new love and new romantic interest. And with the Ace and the Ten of Cups, I feel like there's infatuation there. So, how does this person feel about Virgo? What are their feelings about Virgo, please? Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. So strong water energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's come back to that. What action will this person take towards Virgo? Why the Five of Pentacles, the Moon? So for some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer energy, but I feel like this could be someone that you've met recently that you have a lot of emotion for, or but it looks like either they're going back to a past situation, someone from their past here, or they're possibly coming back to you. But their actions towards you is the Five of Pentacles that's possibly leaving you out in the cold. So this may be someone that you just met, or this person just met someone and they're going towards someone else. But I kind of feel like if they are going towards someone else, they're going towards someone from their past here is what I'm seeing. Otherwise, this is a situation. If they're not going towards their past, they may just be going to like their past home, like moving in with their mother or something like that, or parents. Possibly this person may have seen this as more of a friendship. But let's see what the rest of the cards are saying. What is their intention? What is this person's intention towards Virgo? What is their true intention towards Virgo, please? I'm also getting this person could have some like emotional problems. It's funny because I just got the Devil and it's right next to the Moon. I feel like some serious mental, emotional problems that this person may actually have to see someone. Like they may actually even be on medication, or possibly they need to see someone if they're suffering from some type of depression. Their intentions. All right, that's too many cards. Why is their intentions the Devil? Why is their intention the Devil? Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant. It looks like there's some disappointment or something like that. This person may feel like they don't have the resources or the finances to take things to the next level, or to have like a relationship connection between Virgo and this person. I feel like there is some disappointment here. So I feel like, you know what I'm getting? So this could go in many different ways, but I'm feeling like this was a relationship when there was a potential for something. There was like infatuation. I feel like it was mutual. But then there was some conflict, and this person left with the Six of Swords. It left you feeling out in the cold. And I feel like they possibly didn't even really explain or give an explanation or tell why, or didn't spend too much time trying to talk. They just left the argument. They just left. They pick up and leave easily. And so for some of you, they might have went back to like their childhood town or city, or moved back in with their parents or something like that. I also feel like this person may feel like there could be some insecurities here when it comes to finances. So they may not feel like they might be hiding the fact that they don't really have a lot of money, or they may feel even if it's not money, it's just some type of insecurities here, possibly having to do with childhood trauma, or just something about their childhood and the way they were raised that makes they just feel insecure. There's like a depression and some type of feelings of inadequacy. What is the relationship between Virgo and this person? What's the relationship between Virgo and this person? The connection. Nine of Cups. So that of being single, I feel like Nine of Cups. It's not the Ten of Cups, right? We have the Ten of Cups up here, but we have the Nine of Cups down here with the Hierophant. So it's like being, and then we have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of cups energy, a lot of emotion I feel coming out in this reading. And I feel a little bit of depression. I feel someone may even use, the Nine of Cups can be an energy, especially right under the moon, of someone who might be hiding like a drug addiction or some kind of problem. They may need to get some type of help, emotional help, like drug addiction help or something like that, from a professional. What does Virgo need to know, please? What does Virgo need to know? What? All right, we're throwing cards all over the place. What does Virgo need to know about this situation, about this person, please? So we have justice. What? Tell me about justice. What do they need to know? I feel like this person is trying to find balance. I do feel like they are trying to work on themselves and find some kind of balance here. They may actually be going to help. They may actually be seeing someone for like depression or something like that, mental instabilities, anxieties, whatever it is. Yeah, because of temperance. So possibly on some type of medications as well, because there's some type of balance. They're needing to balance themselves out emotionally, mentally. They possibly feel like something, if you guys got into some type of an altercation or some type of I don't want to say altercation, like got into a physical fight. Hopefully that's not what happened. But if there was some kind of a disagreement or or an argument, they feel like they may feel like walking away was the best thing that they can do, because they may feel like you two just aren't meant for each other, because you can't compromise, you can't work things out. So they may feel like the best thing is separation. Although I don't feel like that necessarily makes them happy. I feel like this person, like especially if you're dealing with like a Gemini energy or someone who's very logical thinking, where it's like, well, on paper, because this happened, we don't work out, so we don't, it's like 1 + 1 = 2. They may not, 6 of Swords is their feelings. It's like a person who, instead of going with their emotions, it's like, well, even if I feel a connection, or it's like on paper, this is what 1 + 1 = 2, so that's the answer. When it may, life is more complicated than just that. Tell me about the energy between some of you, if you're in a relationship together, you may actually be going to counseling, as a like really couples counseling or something like that. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, because I do feel like someone walked away, but there are feelings though. Like there's feelings, there's emotions and attraction, there's like infatuation, there's even a little bit of obsession, but there looks to be some type of issue here. What is this about? Why do we have the Five of Pentacles and the Moon? Why is that their actions? They may feel like they don't understand you. And this is the Tower card to me in this deck, Storm. Something happened that was unexpected. There was like some type of argument possibly, or there was some type of tower moment that happened. And I feel like this person just feels like, well, the best thing for me to do is just go home, or, go away, or leave the situation, rather than really trying to stay and work on it. Because we have North Node, cosmic purpose. I'm not sure what that means right yet. I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo, so I'll get back to that. If something comes to me when it comes to, let's go through the signs and see how the signs are feeling about Virgo. It may just be like this was the way it was. Like there's a lesson here that was to be learned for both of you, and that's going to allow you to go, further on your journey. Whatever caused this tower. Insecurities, I feel like emotional insecurities on this person's part, your part, both, whatever the case, but there was some type of tower. How do the signs feel about Virgo? Starting with Aries. How does Aries feel about Virgo, please? How does Aries feel about Virgo? Unintentional. And it says, I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. So yeah, there's like some misunderstanding or something that happened, but no one's really reaching out or trying to work on it. Taurus, we have denial. It's much easier to deny my feelings for you. How does Gemini feel? How does Gemini feel, please, about Virgo? Apology. And it says, I'm sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? So some of you may have someone call you like at night. Like I feel like at night it's going to be unexpected. They want to apologize. If you're dealing with the Cancer, we have telepathic. It says I close my eyes and speak to you in 100 different ways. I feel like we have a Cancer who misses you, feels left out in the cold. How does Leo feel? True love. So Leo is missing you, true love with a Leo energy. If you're dealing with another Virgo, how does that Virgo feel? And we have Verge. It says, I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. So I do feel like a Virgo wants to talk to you about how they feel, but from the Virgos that I know, and I know a lot of Virgos, being a Capricorn, they don't really express their feelings that easily. So I mean, they may try to talk about their feelings, but I feel like they want to talk in general. Divorce for Libra. It says, I'm ending my long-term relationship to be with you. So someone could be leaving someone to come and be with you, or someone could be leaving you to go to somebody else, or you could dealing with like Libra energy, or there's just a divorce happening between you and a Libra. There's some type of divorce, either them divorcing someone, them divorcing you, you two just divorcing in general. And then there's like a splitting of assets here, and balancing and fairness and contracts, and going to court here with justice right underneath. So definitely watch out for like the contracts if you are getting a divorce, fine lines, business partnerships, and all of that kinds of stuff with Libra energy. How does Scorpio feel about Virgo, please? How does Scorpio feel about Virgo? Fantasizing, and it says, I can't stop my mind from escaping to a world where only you and I know. So I feel like a Scorpio fantasizes about you, but I also feel like there's some disappointment because you guys, it looks like you're not talking to this person. But if you are, whether you are or not, it looks like they fantasize about you. How does Sagittarius feel about Virgo? How does Sagittarius feel? We have friendship, and it says, I'm more comfortable being friends than lovers. So that could be where this Nine of Cups is coming in here, where someone feels like, I don't know if I want a relationship. I'm more comfortable being friends. I'm more comfortable on my own with the nine, emotionally independent. But also, too, I do still kind of feel like possibly someone may feel more comfortable because they don't really have the finances and they possibly don't have it together right now to be in a relationship. How does Capricorn feel about Virgo? Let them go. So they may be trying to let you go, or their message is to let the Capricorn go. How does Aquarius feel about Virgo, please? How does Aquarius feel about Virgo? All right, and we have differences. So it says competition. It says, I get intimidated and nervous knowing you get too much attention. I feel like there may be differences in the communication style here, because I feel like a Virgo may, excuse me, an Aquarius, because of that competition and you getting so much competition, if that's how they see it, they may want to separate and cut ties because they don't have enough sense of security within themselves to deal with that. If you're dealing with a Pisces, how does Pisces feel about Virgo? How does Pisces feel about Virgo? Solitude, and it says, I am taking a break from everyone and spending time in solitude. So I do feel like Pisces energy is kind of like on their own, spending time by themselves. We kind of see that here with the moon and the five of pentacles, of like moon energy just kind of being on their own. Somebody also prefers to be on their own, like a Capricorn possibly type energy, Sagittarius. Tell me about this Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups, please. Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups. What is going on here? False person, mature man. So false person and mature man. So possibly, with the false person, someone in this tower here. So it's like because of, one second. Let's close this. All right, are we still running? Okay. So because of this tower, whatever this tower is, I feel like someone saw possibly another side of someone that they were not expected to see, or they didn't think was there. And this other side is due to this moon energy, this moon and this devil energy, this and Five of Pentacles, this sense of lack of self-worth. So when someone feels intimidated, someone feels jealous very easily, they blow up. There's a huge tower that fell, and so it kind of caused this Ace of Cups to go straight to the Ten of Cups, which is like almost the tens are endings, right? So, and then the person kind of walking away and moving on. Well, I don't really see them moving on to another person unless it's their past, or like moving to like childhood or home or something, or someone feels more comfortable. The Six of Cups can also just be, I feel like we're just friends, or we can only be friends because of this tower, because there's a side of someone that I didn't see before, but now I see it and I'm paying attention to the red flags, and I'm mature enough now to pay attention to the red flags. And if I see situations where someone acts crazy because of this lack of self-worth, then they walk away and they rather just be friends or on their own. So maybe you did that, Virgo, or someone here is feeling that way, or someone did that to you. Tell us about this Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Yeah, distant horizon. So someone definitely left. I feel like someone went back to like their childhood home, or their childhood hometown, or they just left. They just went away. They went like at a different location. They physically moved somewhere else. So tell us about this devil. What is this devil about? Concern. So yeah, there's concern over this devil energy, needing to check this ego, this insecurity, someone needing to deal with possibly childhood issues because it comes up as emotional instability, maybe something to do with somebody's mother. But there's some emotional instability that causes an imbalance. Person may literally need to go talk to someone and get help, get possibly medications, because I feel like someone's really suffering here. And it is a problem. It is something to be concerned about. It's not something to ignore. It's something that someone is saying, well, if this person is going to be, is this unstable? Is this really what I want for my future? Or can we have a future if someone, is in such a state of turmoil internally and they cause so many towers? Or towers just happen constantly because someone is in this devil energy, this ego energy. Tell us about justice and temperance. So we have house. So again, I feel like that's for the Libra type energy that's showing up in this reading where there's some type of divorce. So splitting of assets, splitting of the house, that kind of thing. Who gets the house or the money from the sale of the house is kind of what I'm seeing there. What caused this tower? What is this tower about? I feel like it's just because someone, it could really manifest in so many different ways. Because we all act, manifest different, we all have insecurities and fears, and the purpose is to work on them and release those fears, let those fears go. But it's hard. It's very difficult to do. That's why this life is not life is not easy. But it was some kind of a message. So some kind of a message that someone either saw or someone sent to someone, that possibly caused some type of a tower moment. So something that was very disappointing, a disappointing message, a message that was maybe very argumentative, or someone just didn't see that coming from this other person. But was a message that was unexpected, caused a tower. And I feel like the message had probably something to do with somebody being in very unstable. It's like someone who is unstable and they send messages at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like the craziest messages. It's just unexpected and it's out of character, but it caused a tower. Probably because this was more of a newer relationship, and you know this person was like, well, I see the flags right now. I'm going to sail away. And also there's possibly with like Libra energy a message here of divorce. And for Leo energy, you might actually get a message that's very shocking and surprising, of them wanting to maybe work things out, possibly from a Gemini might be saying that, a Leo, a Virgo, another Virgo, maybe even a Scorpio. I feel like those energies might be messaging you, and that's going to be shocking. They might be at a distance, but you might get a message that's very shocking. But overall, the story, I get like a new relationship that formulated here, and then someone's ego really kind of screwed that up. What additional messages do we have for someone could have even seen a message, because we have the devil here, and that can talk about temptation, someone being very lustful, going after temptation, talking and dealing with other people. Someone else saw the messages on their phone, caused a huge mess. Messages for Virgo, messages for Virgo. We have know your circle, and it says success can breed fake friends and enemies, so keep your circle small, raise your standards for your life and the people that you allow in it. So this can definitely be about friends who gossip, don't really have your back, maybe even family members for some of you. Advice for Virgo. What is the best advice for Virgo regarding this situation, please? Best advice for Virgo regarding this situation. The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition, listen to your guides, have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So we kind of have that energy down here with the House and the Justice card. Paying attention to your intuition before you're making any decisions, because these are going to be long-term decisions. Pay attention to the people around you, read the fine print. So go ahead and think of a question, Virgo, and we will pull an answer card for Virgo, please. What is the answer to Virgo's question? And we have you're ready. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You stay blessed, and I will catch you next time. Bye.